Hey everybody, Karen from Master Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So we've had a lot of requests for the 3-eye atlas comet or whatever this thing is. So we're going to look at just like the details first and then ask the lead team collective, is this really just a comet or is it something more? Okay, so let's find out about this. Okay, I'm really curious. I had no idea. Sometimes you just don't know things are going on until, you guys say something. I didn't know anyway. So, okay, it's kind of interesting. All right, so 3-eye atlas, what is it? Okay, it's the third confirmed, which is really interesting. It's only the third one, confirmed interstellar object, meaning it came from outside of our solar system. Okay, the I stands for interstellar. I had to find, I was like, what is this 3-1 or like 31 or it's 3-eye? Okay, this was detected just in July 2025 by the Atlas Sky Survey System. So they do use the term visitor, which I also find really interesting. And I wonder if that causes some confusion for people. So they use the word visitor because anything that passes by our sun and then leaves forever, astronomers have been calling those one-time passers visitors. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. The size estimates, the estimates vary, but some reports say it could be the size of Manhattan. What? That's pretty big. Okay, behavior. It's unusual compared to typical comets. Very rich in carbon dioxide, less water and dust than expected, and not showing a strong visible tail. So that's maybe why there's questions about what this thing is. Okay. The trajectory, it will make its closest approach to the sun in late October 2025 and pass Earth safely in December 2025 at a distance of about 1.8 AU, which is nearly twice the Earth and the sun distance. Okay, so even though it's passing by the Earth, it'll be nearly twice the distance that the sun is to Earth. Okay, so that's how I'm reading that. Okay, what scientists say, all data so far indicates it's a natural comet, not a spacecraft. These objects are rare, extremely rare. Only 3 have ever been confirmed. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing. Only 3 have ever been confirmed, and they have the dates. Each one gives scientists new insight into how our solar system forms. Some media and commentators speculate about alien technology, but no proof exists. Okay, so we'll find out. We'll ask. The idea of hostile aliens is often used in defense discussions and can serve as a fear narrative regardless of evidence. Okay, so let's look at the dates. I had the dates in here somewhere. Okay, so the first one was discovered in October 2017. The second, so it's 2I, was August 2019, and then this third one, July 2025. Now, I did ask for clarification on that because it sounds like our telescopes were just not able to detect them prior to 2017. So it doesn't mean that there weren't others. It's just the first one that we've detected. So I think that's a good, there's probably been a lot more, especially if we've had 3 since 2017. So, okay, well, let's see what the lead team collective has to say about this. Okay. All right. So, whoa. I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, the lead team collective, our community, so it is only of the highest and purest light. Amen. Okay. We have different sections. We're going to go over some just basic questions and some skepticism that people have had about the 3I Atlas, some facts, some deeper truths about it, and then we have some spiritual questions at the end. Okay? Okay, so lead team, how are you today? Awesome. Thank you for being here, and thanks for all your love, guidance, and support. We really appreciate it. So we are looking at the atlas that is nearing, let's just say nearing Earth and the sun. Are you comfortable answering questions about this? Yes. I mean, they're always comfortable, but is it in our highest and best to hear the answers to these? Yes. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, well, question number 1. Is Atlas truly confirmed to have come from outside our solar system? Yes. Okay. Does its path prove it will only pass through once and never return? Yes. Okay. Has Atlas been officially classified as an interstellar object? Yes, but is that actually the case? Is it actually an interstellar object? Yes. Okay, well, over. What else do we need to know? Okay, we'll still find out. All right. Do most scientists agree it is a natural comet? Yes. All right. Could unusual details about Atlas be withheld from the public? No. I mean, they could be, but are they? Are unusual details about Atlas being withheld from the public? No. Has any agency ever suggested Atlas could be a ship? Yes. All right. Are media headlines exaggerating Atlas and mystery? Yes. Is some of the confusion about Atlas intentional? Yes. Is this just another, let's throw this on top of the American people to confuse the hell out of them? To keep them exhausted and confused? Yes. All right. Just a little, trying to make a little light of something that's not feeling very light, right? All the distractions. Okay. Has interstellar visitor ever been proven artificial? Again, the word visitor is kind of interesting that they use that. Is it? No, has never been proven artificial. Okay. Are scientists openly sharing new information about Atlas? Yes. Okay. Do defense reports sometimes describe space objects as potential threats? Yes. Has the Pentagon ever confirmed alien technology of any kind? Yes. Do classified files imagine hostile alien scenarios? That's interesting. Yes. Of course they have to, I mean, it is the Defense Department. But, but my first thought is it just feels like, do they have like a whole scenario of loving interactions with aliens, or is it just, we always go right to the violence part, Okay, could stories of hostile aliens help grow defense budgets? What? Yes. Oh my God. Every day I just learn something new that I really don't want to know about. How about you guys? Okay, has the hostile alien idea been circulating in mainstream media? Yes. Okay, because we know that mainstream media basically propaganda now for, well, we'll go as far to say as the right-wing government? Yes. Okay, is all mainstream media? No. Okay. So, but those who are using hostile alien, circulating that, is that intentional by the Trump administration? Yes. Just one more fear tactic. Is it a fear tactic? Yes. Okay. Are governments careful about how much truth they reveal about space objects? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Are theories about Atlas being stretched to stir debate or fear? Just confirming that. Yes. Do mainstream experts avoid serious discussions of alien possibilities? Yes. Would confirmation of a ship disrupt global politics? It's kind of a dumb, that's a dumb question. Yes. Okay. Are psyops sometimes tested on the public using space stories? Yes. All right. So just keep that in mind. This is just, I think this is so important to at least consider that everything that's coming out right now, especially, and maybe even before, I don't know, that we have to decide, you have to decide individually where you're going to keep putting your energy. Are you going to keep putting your energy into the things they want you to keep putting your energy into? Because it's exhausting and they want to exhaust us, right? So I'm thinking the reason I like doing this type of series that I've been doing recently is looking at the facts and then asking the lead team so that we know more and more information so we can stop putting our energy into things that don't deserve it, you know, so that we do have the energy to show up to the protests, to write the letters. Otherwise, we don't have the energy to do it because we're, you know, pulled in so many different directions. We're wondering if anything is reliable anymore. You know what I mean? So this might be just another example of that, is what it sounds like. And the lead team is saying yes. Okay. Is hostility more of a human projection than an alien reality? Yes. Will planet Earth ever experience a hostile alien takeover or hostile aliens approaching Earth? Will we ever experience that? No. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Could Atlas symbolize awakening for humanity at this time? No. Okay, so there's nothing like that going on. Is the fascination with Atlas a call to curiosity instead of fear? Yes. So if you can stay in curiosity mode and not, not hear the narratives that some people are trying to spin off, then and you can stay neutral about it, that's amazing. Does the way we interpret Atlas reflect our collective mindset? Yes. Okay. Are we being invited to shift from defense to wonder? Yes, that's what I was just kind of talking about earlier, wasn't I? If you can, because we want to stay in a state of wonder rather than in a wonder about everything, rather than in a state of fear, because again, it's just where you want to put your energy, right? I'm not sure I have more energy, at least right now, for fear-based narratives. I'm getting my rubber band is getting too stretched with fear-based narratives. So I love the fact that we can just be in awe about this rather than in fear about it, right? Okay. Do our guides encourage us to rise above any fear-based propaganda regarding 3I Atlas? Yes. Okay. Okay. The last question it's okay. It's okay. The last question. Now that I've read through them before, but now I'm like, it's okay. It's all right. All right. Do you guys ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David? That's what he'd go like this. He'd be like, hmm, oh, okay. Like if he heard something, if he was having a disagreement with somebody, he'd be like, they'd end up looking at each other like this, like down. So that's what I'm doing with this question. Oh, it's all right. It's okay. Okay. Is the deeper lesson of Atlas about unity rather than division? Well, okay, I can see why that might be yes. Okay. Okay. All right. I can see how that might be helpful because we have, maybe the question is, if everything does happen for a reason, then why is this particular visitor, Comet, coming at this time? You know, and maybe it is about that. It's just one more thing that we can look at and say that, there is some fear-based propaganda around this. Is that so? Now it's just one more example of is that about division or is it about unity? That's okay. All right. I'll give that question some, props. So, okay. Well, let me know if you guys have any other questions. This was a short one, but I was just curious about this. So it looks like, just in conclusion, 3I Atlas is a comet, not a ship. Okay, I'll just confirm. So just confirming that 3I Atlas is a comet. Is that correct? Yes. Or is it an alien ship? No. Okay. So the hostile alien story looks far more like a fear-based psyops than a scientific reality. Yes. Okay. So this is interesting, like a spiritual message around this. Atlas is a mirror. It challenges us to decide whether we'll choose fear or division, or curiosity and awakening. Okay. All right. Let me know what you think. If you have any other questions about Atlas, let me know. This was kind of interesting because I had no idea what was going on. So, all right. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.